which is a fried donut, typically filled with jelly, and our main ingredient, refrigerator biscuit dough. Our first step is to go ahead and heat your oil. You want it to be at about a medium-high heat. So that's what I've gone ahead and done with my oil right here. You're going to move quite quickly with this recipe. I like to decide whether or not we are going to be using sugar and cinnamon as my coating for my Sufganiyot. So I go ahead and get that ready. In a plate, I just mix a couple tablespoons of sugar, a couple splashes of cinnamon, and stir that around until it looks nice and mixed up. You can also take these donuts and fill them with your favorite jam or Nutella, any of those delicious fillings, perfect for Hanukkah. Okay, all of my steps are ready and prepared for me to get my Sufganiyot ready. Each biscuit, we just take it out. We're gonna cut into fourths to make more of a donut hole. And then we just roll it, but gently because we don't want to work it too much and make our nice little donut hole. They will puff up just enough for us to be able to fill them once we fry them. You can also leave these biscuits whole. They'll take a little bit longer to cook, and you'll have to watch out for them just to make sure they don't stay doughy in the middle, but it's definitely something you can do. Okay, I can see that my oil looks to be just about ready. You can see the ripples. And I'm going to drop in a tester to make sure that the oil is warm enough. And that's exactly what you want to see. You want to see it bubbling all around. And then once it starts to float, just like that, you've got to keep an eye on it because they brown very, very, very quickly. I'm just gonna watch them, flip them around a little bit. They like to flip on their own, but sometimes they need just a little bit of encouragement. I've also prepared a paper towel so that as soon as I take them off, I can drain a little bit of the oil, but you do want to toss them if you are using your cinnamon sugar mixture very quickly after they come out of the oil because the warmth of the donut allows the cinnamon sugar to stick. Powdered sugar is a fun topping for this as well. A simple glaze if you're having a dairy meal with a little bit of milk and powdered sugar or water and powdered sugar would taste yummy. If you want to get a little bit fancy, you can add some citrus zest to your sugar. I like orange or even a little lemon. They're almost there. You really want to make sure you get that golden brown color on the outside so that you know the inside is no longer doughy. If you are filling them, an easy trick, if you have it at home, is to just use a piping bag with I have a number 5 filling on here, but you can go bigger if your fruit has chunks for the jam, if it's not completely smooth, but it also allows the filling to kind of go in without clogging too much. Okay, looks like a few of these. And see how quickly? I don't even think that took us 2 minutes. And I'm just using canola oil here. You can use whatever oil you prefer for frying. Peanut oil works well. All of those other frying oils. You just want enough for the donut holes to be able to float up from the bottom and have room in our pot. I'm gonna leave those right there to drain because those are going to be filled with Nutella. That is a favorite filling at our house. This nifty spider spatula has actually allowed me to get a good amount of the oil off. So this is going to just go straight into my cinnamon sugar mixture. Let's not forget about these two guys. And then we just roll. I like doing this on a big dinner plate or sometimes even in a brown lunch sack. Make sure no side is left behind. Here we're gonna put a little Nutella. In my piping bag. And when these are cool enough to handle, you just stick your little nozzle in, move around to make some space for your filling, and slow pressure until you start to see it seep out just a little bit. Has a little extra seepage, but I don't think anyone's mad about extra Nutella. And those are our super easy Hanukkah Sufganiyot.